Ever wonder how horror movies reflect and reshape our understanding of fear and all the other letters of creating a big for decades, Black filmmakers have been quietly revolutionizing the genre, uh, infusing it with unique perspectives, social commentary, and genuinely terrifying stories. Uh, these aren't just jump scares, they're explorations of identity, trauma, and the very real monsters lurking within society. Let's dive into the films that broke the mold and continue to haunt our imaginations. In 1968, George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead wasn't just a zombie movie, it was a cultural earthquake, casting Dwayne Jones as Ben, a capable and resourceful lead, was a bold move during a period of intense racial tension. Ben wasn't a victim, he was a survivor, a leader, and his tragic end was a stark commentary on the racial dynamics of the time. The film established many of the tropes we now associate with zombie cinema, but its true legacy lies in its groundbreaking representation and social relevance. Fast forward to 1972 with Blackula. This blaxploitation horror film took the classic vampire tale and gave it a distinctly black spin. Prince Mamawalda, cursed with vampirism, awakens in modern Los Angeles, seeking the reincarnation of his lost love. Uh, Blackula wasn't just about fangs and blood. It was about reclaiming the genre and presenting a regal, sympathetic monster. It proved there was a hungry audience for diverse horror stories. In Ganja and Hess, 1973, Dared to Be Different. This experimental film eschewed traditional monster tropes, focusing instead on addiction, cultural identity, and the internal struggles of its characters. Its surreal imagery and nonlinear structure were initially misunderstood, but it's now celebrated as a masterpiece of independent filmmaking and a testament to Black artistry. The sequel, Scream Blackula Scream, expanded the lore, blending traditional African spirituality with the vampire mythos. It attempted to humanize the monster and showcasing a complex character grappling with his curse. And the film remains a cult classic for its unique blend of styles and cultural references. Sugar Hill, 1974, offered a unique twist featuring a woman who enlists voodoo to take revenge on banksters. She commands an army of undead, a powerful image of retribution and control. The film is a standout for its stylish visuals and creative use of horror elements. Abby, 1974, delved into religious horror, exploring themes of possession and demonic influence. It drew parallels to other popular possession films, but grounded itself in a specific cultural context, adding a layer of depth and authenticity. The House on Skull Mountain, 1974, blended the classic old dark house mystery with supernatural horror, featuring a predominantly Black cast. It explored themes of legacy and the consequences of past actions, adding a unique perspective to the genre. And JD's Revenge offered a psychological twist, focusing on the loss of identity, and the trauma of the past. And it was also similar to this, to the film's central performance was particularly powerful, carrying the tension of the serpent and the rainbow, while based on a true story, explored the intersection of science and folklore, offering a chilling look at voodoo rituals and the fear of the unknown. um, Death by Temptation, 1990, was an early independent production that focused on urban horror and moral themes, showcasing emerging talent and a unique perspective on the genre. The People Under the Stairs, 1991, used horror to critique issues of class and housing inequality, offering a dark and unsettling commentary on American society. Candyman became a cultural phenomenon, exploring themes of historical trauma and the power of storytelling. And its haunting imagery and social relevance cemented its place as a cornerstone of the genre. Tales from the Hood tackled social issues head on through a series of terrifying stories, offering a raw and unflinching look at life in marginalized communities. Uh, Vampires versus the Bronx flipped the script, using the vampire mythos as a metaphor for gentrification and the fight to preserve community identity. More recently, films like Get Out, US, and The Angry Black Girl and Her Monster have continued to push boundaries, offering complex characters, thought provoking themes, and genuinely terrifying scares. And these films aren't just about entertainment, they're about representation, social commentary, and the power of Black storytelling. They've reshaped the horror genre and continue to inspire new generations of filmmakers. What are your favorite Black horror films?
Uh,
Share your thoughts in the comments.